Taurus, hi. Welcome back to Cardinal Fire Tarot. I first just want to start by saying thank you guys so much. I am so grateful for all of the likes, views, subscribers that both the YouTube channel and the Instagram has gotten in the first month. I'm just overwhelmed, so thank you. So, let's go ahead and get started. This is going to be your reading for August 2023. Did you see that catch? That's pretty impressive. There's a situation. I think for a lot of you it's a relationship, but I don't want to say that yet until we get some clarifiers out on the table. But there's a situation that you are extremely passionate about. In the overall energy for the reading, we have the... Y'all, I swear. I wasn't even shuffling that time, and I still managed to throw a card. Every time. Oh my gosh, yesterday I was recording the All Signs video and a card fell and I went to grab it and I smacked my head on this corner here and it was actually bleeding. Like I did some damage. So anyways, the overall energy for the reading is Warrior Queen, which in this deck is the Queen of Wands. And so it's something that really sparks the fire within you, right? And then in the recent past, we have Dreamer 8, which is like the 8 of Swords. So whatever this is, there was a time when it caused a lot of anxiety and angst and overthinking. Then in the current energy, you have the Warrior 7, which is like the 7 of Wands. So it's like, before you weren't sure and you were overthinking and you were, had a lot of anxiety around this, but now you're going to defend it with everything you have. Because it has lit that fire within you, Taurus. So now you're not letting anybody or anything get in the way of this. And then in the near future, we have the Lovers. That's why I think it's a relationship for a lot of you. Because I think this is the coming together of two souls. And then in the energy that surrounds you, you have Maker 8, which in this deck is like the 8 of Pentacles, right? So that is building the foundation, growing with this person or with whatever's happening, and it's the beginning phase of something big. Then in your challenge, you have the Warrior Prince, which is like the the Knight of Wands. I think because this person or this situation makes you so passionate, you have a hard time not just going in head first. You know what I mean? Like charging, which is very unique energy for a Taurus. You guys tend to take a little bit more time. But I think whatever this is, it's lit a fire within you. So you just want to charge in head first. And then in your strength, you have Dancer Queen, which is like the Queen of Cups. Because you have so much love for this situation. Your heart is open and you are here. Not necessarily in the past, but now you're ready and you're here and you're showing up for it. All right, let's get some clarifiers out on the table and see if we can get a little bit more about this. let's start with the Warrior Queen and the overall energy. Alright, clarifying Warrior Queen, we have the Ten of Cups, the Queen of Coins, and the Seven of Cups. You are here for this. You are here for this relationship. And I'm gonna go ahead and say relationship. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that out there because I'm really getting that feeling. And it could be with a fire sign, doesn't have to be. But whatever it is, you get so much emotional fulfillment out of this relationship and this person. And not only that, but you're showing up as your best self because of it. And then the Seven of Cups is here, like, this is you dreaming about the future. So this is you sitting there thinking about, you know, when are we going to move in together? When are we going to get engaged? When are we going to start having kids? I mean, I don't know what the scenario is exactly, but you're starting to really mull those kind of things over and get excited and start almost even fantasizing about where this is heading, which is really cute, Taurus. Cute energy. All right, let's clarify Dreamer 8 in the recent past. All right, clarifying Dreamer 8, we have the Knight of Coins, the Five of Coins, and the Three of Coins. Yeah, so this is you being very hesitant. Knight of Coins, which is, I mean, Pentacles, that's your energy, but it's also the slowest moving knight in the deck, right? Which knights, for me, represent movement. But with Knight of Coins, that's dragging your feet. It may be movement, but it's going to take a minute. With the Five of Coins, so that is most likely, I think for most of you, on and off again energy coming through. Which, whether that was from the other person or that was from your own overthinking, I'm not sure. But whatever it is, it was a on again, off again, stop, start sort of energy. But then it also comes through with this Three of Coins. And you know what that shows me? That shows me that you and this other person worked through those insecurities and those worries and those fears. You worked through them together. All right, let's clarify Warrior 7 and the current energy. Alright, clarifying Warrior 7, we have the Ace of Coins, the Page of Swords, and the High Priestess. You know how we were just talking about how the Knight of Coins is the slowest moving energy? Swords is significantly quicker moving energy. However, it's coming through as a page now. I wonder if you all may be hitting some having to learn how to communicate with one another. You know, because, okay, even if you've got decent communication skills, every new relationship that you enter with a new person, you have to relearn that, all right? Because you can't communicate effectively with one person in the exact same way that you communicate effectively with this person over here. Because everybody has different communication styles, and everybody has different, I don't want to say traumas because that seems like an intense word for it, but past, we'll just say past. Everybody has different pasts, right, that reflect in how they not only present themselves but also receive other people's energy, right? And so I think that's a learning period there. Then you have the Ace of Coins with the High Priestess. Ace of Coins, this is the new beginning. This is whatever bullshit was happening back here, you got past it because you got this new beginning happening here. And then the High Priestess is like, you knew even back here, but it took a little while to come to terms with it, to overcome those emotions of fear. But now that you're here, you're like, oh, I'm not letting this one go. Not letting this one go. 7 of Wands with the High Priestess. You're here. All right, let's clarify that, lovers, in the near future. Let's see if I can get it without getting up. All right, clarifying the lovers. We have the 8 of Coins. Again, it's also right here. The Ace of Swords. And the Devil. You know how I was just talking about learning each other's communication styles? I think that's coming through again, but not just in communication. I'm going to make that even broader and just say learning each other. I like how this Ace of Swords, like if you can see it, this little guy has like that, oh God, telescope? Telescope. We're going to go with that. I hope that's the right word. And it's like, that's his curiosity. That's his willingness to learn. And then you've got the 8 of Coins, which we were just talking about. You are beginning something. You are laying the foundation in this relationship. And then the Devil's coming out, which makes me think that while you're learning each other, you're also learning each other's shadow sides. Which happens in a relationship, right? Because when you first start a relationship, everybody's putting their best foot forward. Always. You're not gonna walk into a first date and be like, bet, let me tell you about my childhood traumas. It's just not what you do. And then you get farther in the relationship and some real shit starts coming out. And it's not always the easiest, because then you have to work through that. Whereas before you were in the honeymoon phase where you didn't have to deal with that. But as it becomes more and more serious, more and more shit's gonna get pulled in, right? It's not necessarily a bad thing. I'm not even worried about it. It's just simply the space of working through it. I don't think it's tripping you guys up at all. I think that's just where you're at in the near future, is you're going to start working through that with your person. Let's clarify Maker 8 and the energy that surrounds you. I almost got it. Here's the thing. I think that once I drop one card, then I manifest dropping cards. For real. Because I say, wouldn't be a reading unless I didn't drop a card. Well, yeah, of course it's not, because then I'm drawing it to me. And I'm not going to hit my head on that like I did yesterday. Oh. Okay. Clarifying. Maker 8. We have the King of Swords. Okay, I love that. The 6 of Coins. The 8 of Cups. And the Queen of Wands. Again. So, you know how we were just talking right here about this Ace of Swords being like learning one another? I love that the King of Swords is coming through right here. Because that is successfully learning one another. That reiterates to me that this is working. Then you got the 6 of Coins with the 8 of Cups. I think this is a soul tie for sure. Soulmate. I never or very rarely use the word twin flame because I think it gets overused a whole bunch. But it's a past life connection. And it's a strong one. Then you've got the 8 of Cups with the Queen of Wands. And usually I take the 8 of Cups as like walking away from something. But because this little cat in the 8 of Cups is moving towards the Queen of Wands, how they flew out on the table, I think you're moving towards this person. This person who lights your flame. This person who makes you feel super strongly and so passionately. You are moving towards them. All right, let's clarify Warrior Prince in your challenge. All right, clarifying Warrior Prince. We have the Knight of Wands again. The Nine of Swords and the Fool. This is Spirit reminding you, not telling you not to, just reminding you to have a little bit of caution in this. My guess is when you overcame this internal torment that was happening in the past, it felt like this huge weight. Oh, I just put those there. Felt like this huge weight was off your shoulder, right? So then you're like, okay, I'm ready. Let's go. And wanted to sprint. And Spirit's just reminding you, maybe try strolling. Maybe you don't have to sprint just yet. Doesn't mean you have to stop or turn around. Just try strolling. All right, let's clarify Dancer Queen in your strength. I love this. Okay, so clarifying Dancer Queen, you have the Magician. This is you leading with your heart space. You are listening to what it is that your heart desires and you're going for it. And then you've got the Page of Coins with the Three of Cups. I think this relationship probably is very different than any you've had in the past, which could be why it was bringing up so much anxiety in the past, because you felt like a fish out of water, like you weren't super confident. But that Three of Cups is there, like, this is right. You know, you have this on and off again energy back here, but then you're coming through with the Three of Cups, like this reconciliation is meant to be. I'm so happy for you, Taurus. This seems like a month of love. All right, that is what I have for you. If you resonated with the message, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Then make sure to check me out over on Instagram at Cardinal Fire Tarot. I post daily over there with quotes and pick a cards and stuff like that. And then check in later this month because I'm going to be doing career and finance readings for all the signs. So thank you so much.